Hi friends, welcome back. I am WickedCrafty Mom, also April, and today we're making some pretty flowers. Pretty flowers. Okay, so these I made out of scraps, all of them, and I put them all together in lots of different ways. So we'll go through those, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get right to it. These are so easy, and they use up some of your smaller scraps. So we'll go ahead and get started. So this is what you need. You need cardboard if you're going to make templates, a pencil or a pen or a marker or something, crayon, chalk, whatever you want to use. Scissors or a craft knife because you're going to be cutting the flowers out. You need scraps or some sort of paper, and glue. It's not essential, but you've got to have some way to stick them together. So we're going to go over various ways of keeping these guys together. So optional, you've got decorations, a sewing machine, brads, and then a stylus for embossing. And this... this is a stylus for embossing. It's got a little tip, and then it's got a ball on the end. And then this one's got a smaller, oops, in camera. This one's got a smaller one. So, you can use those, but I'll be honest, I started using them and decided I didn't want to use them and ended up using this instead. And I'll talk about why when we look at, let me see if I can find the ones. Let's see. I can't find them. But some of them that I had made curved, you can see like on this one. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Let's look. Let's look together. Focus. Focus. Nope, guess not. There it is. Okay, there are little lines here in a circle pattern, and that is because I used that stylus, and the ball, the surface, was too small, and so it just kind of left marks, and that is not what I wanted. Okay, so that's why. So the first thing I did, we're going to jump right in. The first thing I did was I made templates. So these are the templates that I used to make these, and each flower just has 3 little layers on it. Look, I sewed this one together. This one I stuck together with brads. But each flower is just 3 layers. That's it, stacked on top. And you can see actually on the, all I did was draw like that, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And I did it that same way each time, just started at a point and then made loops and made loops and made loops until I was all the way around for each flower. So I am going to, because I'm not going to make, so we'll do something different this time, sort of, but it's going to start looking the same. Okay. I can make words. All right. I'm going to we don't need all this. I did clean up my desk, and then I promptly messied up my desk again. Because that's how I roll, yo. All right. So the boys are home from school, but it's very quiet here, so I was able to get on to, I forgot my timer. How far off are we? 4 minutes? That's not bad. Anyway, boys are home from school, but it's very quiet here, so I figured, why not make another video? And tomorrow, I think, my day will be better equipped for a third video. But we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Okay. So all I did... Let's see. I'm going to bring you down a little bit. Down, 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 down. Lower. Lower. Let's see how much farther down I can bring it. All the way down. Look at that. Okay. So, don't mind my nails. I need to... Just don't mind my nails. Okay. So the ones that I did here are round. There we go. They're round. So I'm going to start off with that and just... I'll do a small one first. Let's do a small one. Got a little lopsided there, but that's cool. Okay, so now I've got my basic petal shapes, and I'm going to make these ones a little longer. Whoops. A little longer. A little longer. So there I've got more petal area. A little longer. And it really does not matter how much longer. So there's that. Oops. And then we're going to do it again, only bigger. Should be bigger. Did I just make it the same size? Maybe. That's okay. They're two different. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're still two different flowers, even if I made them the same size. A little longer. A little longer. There. Okay. So these had very little bump. I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's see. Come here, you. Okay. So I'm going to show you this real quick. Because when you trace these ones, which is not easy with the nails. Let's see. When you trace these, you get these little bumps here. Right? Because there's not much to the petals. So this is going to make them longer. Okay. So there's two. And now let's do the third one. Do you hold... Oh, you know what I forgot to take into account? Okay. We're still going to make a bigger one, but I need some room for it to be longer. Remember? Anyway, do you ever hold your breath when you're drawing? Because I do that, and then I, realize it later. A little wonky. Longer. Longer. There we go. Okay. So there's more. All right. Now we're going to cut them out. And I'm not worried about the big, all the lines in here, because I don't care, because I'm just going to trace it around the edges. So it doesn't matter what the lines inside say, because I'm not using them for guidance now. Okay. And flowers in nature are not perfect anyway. And what people are going to see, I think, with these flowers is the overall effect, not analyzing what your petals look like. You know, they're not going to look at the petals. They're going to look at the flower. And if they do look at the petals, that's okay too. But like, there are way better things to look at, I would say. There. I got some long skinny petals and big fat petals. And this I'm going to throw away. Okay, next one. Same thing. Long skinny petals, big fat petals. Doesn't matter. So, I am making lemon chicken tonight. We haven't had it for at least a month. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm way off, sorry. It's a lemon garlic marinade that we buy at the store, and I want to experiment eventually and try to find a lemon garlic marinade that I really dig that I can make myself. But right now I use the store-bought stuff, because if you can't make it yourself, store-bought is fine. I don't know if you like, let me know if you like this camera angle while I'm working on little bitty stuff. Because I kind of do. Except, there we go. There's number 2, number 1, number 2, and let's do number 3. Maybe on camera. Well, let's try something new. Doing this on camera. Okay. So, today was a nice relaxy day. I did one video, and then I took some time to watch some Golden Girls clips, and then the boys came home and settled in, so I didn't think I was going to get a second video made, but by golly I am. I'm trying not to cut the petals off. These scissors these are big and bulkier. Maybe I could have used some smaller scissors, but I didn't, and I'm done. So that's fine. Okay, so now we have our 3 templates, and because I am the queen of redundancy, I'm going to write on them that they are templates. Template. 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 And eventually I'll number them when I figure out what the numbers are going to be. Let's see. I'm going to take this one now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim just a little more down here a little bit and a little more down here like that. Just to make kind of a gap there. And I'm going to do the same thing right there. Just to give, yeah, that's good. Is good. Yep, that's good. Okay, so I'm satisfied with them. Look, even after I made them, I tweaked them. So, like, don't worry about that. And where did how, 1, 2. What did I do? Did it fall off onto my lap? I don't understand how, there it is. It did. It absolutely did. It just ran off. Okay. So, look, now we have these. And we're ready to roll. Now, because I used, this is just cereal box. I don't know if I even showed you. Just cereal box. And now that I have these, anytime I want to make flowers, I have 2 different types of flowers that I can make. Oh, I'm making it. There we go. Nope. Nope. Oh, it does not like that. There we go. Okay. So anyway, I can make 2 types of flowers anytime I want to. Now I'm going to show you, because I showed you what that other one looked like. The small one. I did the small one. So I'll do the small one again. I'm going to use my pencil sharpener. Sorry, I hope it wasn't too loud. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'll show you in a second because my hand's in the way. Ah! See? Tricky. It's tricky with the nails. They weren't holding tight enough. I'm very rough on my nails. And I am aware of that. Okay. See? Well, oh, no. I just threw it away. I got it back. It's fine. There's no food or anything in it. It's just paper. Trash. So the petals are a little longer. So it's gonna look like a different flower. Is what I'm saying. Okay. So all I did next is just started tracing a bunch of these on my scraps. In all different, like maybe do 10 of each to start with. Tracing them. Let's see if I can do this without having my hand in the way the whole time. So tracing like 10 at a time to cut out is a good way to start. Okay, so there's that. 2, and I'm gonna do maybe 3 in this paper bag. I'm just okay. There. Okay. Let's do one more. And then let's find other things to trace this on. I know it's like a ridiculous way that I trace, but I get there eventually. Okay. There's 3 of those. Let's do 3 of each size. There you are. Thought I lost it. Do 3 of each size on this. Assuming I can get it to stay still. It's all about leverage, and I don't have the right leverage the way I'm trying to do this. So, that is all I've got. Okay. 1. And this is like a time-consuming part, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna trace some, and then I'm gonna start cutting out some so that we can start constructing the flowers. But I kind of like to do everything in stages, so I wish. Okay, there we go. Now, 1. See, this is the hardest one that I do. Okay. Now I'm just going to do it with my left hand because why not? There we go. 1. That's a flower. So there. 2. Oh, look, I flipped it. That's okay too. Now you can really see that it's cereal box. It doesn't matter. Forward, backward. I will say you're going to want, probably what I prefer to do is, definitely what I prefer to do, what you probably will want to do, is make sure that whatever side is going to be facing up in your flower, that you want to draw the line on the other side. So whatever you're going to be seeing, don't draw your line on that. Let's see. Okay. But you can, I mean, if you use pencil, you can erase it, but that just seems like an extra step to me. So, okay. So now I've got some other bits. Look at the size of the pieces I can use for these, right? This is not a big piece at all, but it's gonna work. So this is number 4 for the little ones. Number 4 and number 5. And this is double-sided paper, so that doesn't matter. Not very good at this, and my fingers keep not being super happy in the position they're in. Okay. So 4, 5, right. Let's do this one for 6. I think this whole video is going to be pretty close up. Whoops. It is. I'm finding things discouraging, like what I tried to knit the other day, and my hands are not even a little impressed with me that I tried that. This is number 6. Let's do some neutral. Here's this. So we'll do 7 here. So I'm doing 10. But this is I'm gonna have room on here for, let's flip it back over. I have room on here for other size flowers too. Okay, sit still. Thank you. You could use like repositionable glue on your, well, I think I just figured out what repositionable glue's for. So you could use repositionable glue for this, and that would be fine. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's just use book page. 7. Let's see, this will be 7. Oh, I'm almost off the, goodness gracious, sakes alive. All right. It's these nails, man. I love the nails. I love my nails, but they have me trying to figure things out in a whole new way. Tell you what. All right. So that's 7. Let's do 8. I'm going to do the rest of them. No, 8. And then I'll do 9 and 10 because I can. So. Yeah. See, it slid again. It's spinning. It'll be fine. Basically, I need to mostly know where. 8. Okay, so this is going to be 9. Nope, tried using my knuckle. It did not work. Okay. I'm having such difficulties with this. It's ridiculous. I feel a little foolish, but, you know, struggle on anyway. Because that's what I do. Okay. And, alright, let's try doing half and half here. There's that. And, whoops. Here's the other half. Okay. So youngest child this morning got up and made eggs and had egg sandwich for breakfast. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next size up, which will be a little easier for me to manage with this batch of nails on. That's what I did. I made it too small. Okay. Anyway, so he got up and had like 2 big egg sandwiches with bagels this morning before he went to school. So that was awesome. And he helped make it. He really enjoyed it. 1. Okay, so I have 3 here. 4. Let's do 5. Off camera, obviously. 5. Okay, 6. I'm just going to use the same ones that I used. But you can, I mean, there are tons of ways. Any scrap you have that you want to trace this on is cool. 2, 2, 2. I forget what number I'm on. That's okay. Here we go. All right, so this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8 here. 8 and 9. Let's see, can I fit it here? I can. Watch me go. 8. I think. I know I just counted it, but like my brain just sometimes turns to mush and takes whatever I say and just kind of throws it away. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is 9. No, 8. This is 8. This is 9. Let's do 9 here, and then we'll do 10 on the orange. See, I can't even, like, agree with myself right away there. I have to talk myself into stuff. It's fine. Okay. And then this. And then we'll do the big ones, and then we'll be done with those, and then we'll just cut some out. Cut them out as we're ready so that we can see how many we can make. Once you do it in your like, they're super easy to assemble once you've got it just for grins and giggles, I'm going to take, actually, no, not for grins and giggles. Okay. So I'm going to do this because I'm going to need more papers. So, anyway, once you start the process, it's not too bad. It's just kind of, I don't even want to say tedious, but it kind of is. Just trace and cut and trace and cut, or trace and trace and trace and trace and trace and then cut next or whatever. But once you're done with the tracing and cutting, it's just a quick assembly, depending on how you want to do it. Did I put airplane mode on? Oh my goodness, I hope I did. I did. Phew. So, okay, how many do I have now? I've got 3, 4, this is 5. Okay, so this is not going to fit on there, and that's okay. Nor is it going to fit on here, and that's okay. It will fit on here. So, I can put it on here at least once. So this must be 6. Ah, close enough. 6. Let's grab a piece here. 7. Okay. Yeah, I got a later start than I wanted to today, but it was totally cool. I lost count. I think that was 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I was right. 8. Oh, hello. 8. It doesn't matter if they're a little off. At all. Now I'm going to do this piece. 9. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's focusing on my pencil. Okay. I think I need one more. I think this is 9. So, wait. I'm so bad at this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay, good. I'm so bad at this. Okay. I want that side facing, so I'm going to do it this way. And this is just a scrap from a magazine. I think it's a Japanese magazine. I'm not 100% on that. Okay. So now that we have 10 things, I'm gonna get my smaller scissors out, because I can. I'm gonna start cutting some stuff out. They're not that long to cut out. Where are we on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. I should be able to cut them all out. And then we can just stick them together. It'll be fun. Everybody's doing it. So this is This is a start to finish kind of thing. But they're super cute and I want to use them everywhere. And they're going to look so awesome on clusters. And it doesn't matter that I draw like a bonehead. They're going to look amazing anyway. Okay. So. Ow. I just shoved this paper under my fingernail. Always fun. Always fun. I'm trying to think of anything fun and interesting. I mean, we covered Christmas in my last video. I think I don't know. So here's a funny story. I had no idea that men's belt sizes were different than men's pant sizes. So I got my husband a belt thinking I got it in the right size because that's the size the belt said. And it said fits as expected. So that was cool. Well, come to find out, belt sizes are not pant sizes. It's the size of the actual belt and not like what the holes make it fit and be like. So like if you're putting a belt on, if you've got size 30, 34, 34 pants, say for example, then your belt size would be like 36 or 38 or something. So it's a little different, which I did not know when I ordered the belt for my husband for Christmas, which I found out when he tried it on and had to give it to the 15-year-old. So my 15-year-old has a very nice belt. And on top of that, when we got them their Christmas stuff, we got them a belt. So he got 2 belts for Christmas. And my husband got none. And when he wanted to get the ones for our boys, he didn't know I had gotten him one yet. So the 15-year-old's absolute favorite present is the mattress cover that we got him. That's like from Walmart. It's a foam mattress topper. He's been complaining about his mattress for a while, and so we picked this thing up, and he said that he's slept better than he has in a very long time, and he's very excited about it. But his absolute favorite present was from his big brother. Got him a Kilroy Was Here mug. And he is a World War I and World War II scholar may not be the right word, but it sounds along the lines of what I'm thinking. Like, he's not going to school for it, but he studies stuff on his own. Again, because he's 15. So he studies, in his classes, but also on his own. And so Kilroy was here, he left. And when we get to if we get to 15 minutes out, I'll put a couple together and then we'll go back to cutting if we need to. Hello, there we go. This is a great way to use up smaller scraps. It's a great way to use up any scraps. And you don't have to stick with 3 layers. You can layer as many as you want. I mean, the more you layer, the thicker the flower gets, obviously. But if you wanted to make some for the front cover of a journal and you wanted a ton of layers, knock yourself out. Put as many layers as you want. And if you like fat journals and want to put a lot of layers in, put a lot of layers in. So interesting having the camera this close. I can see what I'm doing, and it's weird. It's weird. Wicked weird. Alright. Owie, owie. So you could, if you were doing stuff in front of the TV, this would be a good type activity. The tracing and the cutting and the, you know, it would be a good TV activity. Or while you're watching videos. So, cutting stuff out. Okay. I'm going to cut out different colors now. I think I'm doing it off screen again. I know I am, because I'm not on the screen. I know you're supposed to turn the paper, but I think I turn both. Sometimes. I do. Okay. I think my cat is wrestling with my husband. Still no progress on the whole she needs a friend to play with concept. Lesai. You guys remember that at the beginning of Facebook? Lesai. I don't know if it was the beginning of Facebook, but it was a while ago. And it would be like, say like, whatever, lay something. Lay, whatever. Okay, I'm just hacking away here. It'll be cool. It'll be totally fine. Ta-da! Here's the thing. My fingers are starting to get tingly from cutting here. I may have to switch scissors. But I do have some small and large. What I need is some middle ones. So, I'll do these. Yep, we're almost at 15, so we'll just... I forgot things you might need. Optional things you might need. I forgot. I'm sorry. So you may want some foam to stick behind the flowers so that you can poke a hole in them. You may want to just use a hole punch too, but I use an awl in order to pierce the middle. Alright, let's try another flavor. Paper. Okay. Cutting, cutting, cutting. Cutting, cutting, cutting. Almost done cutting. Cutting, cutting, cutting. So when I sewed my flowers together, the one that got sewed, this one got sewed. I just went right down the center. But let's talk about how I did this curly, it's not really curly, but this thing that I did is, yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for, this is good. This will be good. This is what I used anyway. Okay, so I've got this. This is just the end. It's just a round end. You could use the end of a permanent marker or any marker, I guess. But you want something that's like definitely round. You don't want something that's like square. I'm not explaining this well. You want something that's going to be kind of rounded on the ends as opposed to a top that's like completely square. If that makes sense. There, like that. See how that's kind of square? You want something rounder. This is kind of square too, but I'm going to use this anyway. It's still kind of round. So, this is how we do this. All right, this is how I do this. How do I do this? Okay. I've got foam behind. And I just gently rub the tip of this in the middle like that so that the flower curls up. One moment, please. Okay. There we go. And see, it just curls it up. You don't have to do it a lot. It's just a little. So I do the petals on the underneath side. And then I flipped it. And I do the center as well. And that gives it some dimension. I've got pencil from all my pencil that I used. So I just do that on all the different sizes. So underneath and underneath the petals. See? And just squish it a little bit. And then, like that. And then flip it. Da, 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 da. That's how I make my flowers. So, good. Let's see what we've got here for, let's put this one on. Nope, that's a big one. We got this medium one here. This is fine. This is good. Petals. Just give the petals a little back rub. That's all it is. Just dun 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 dun, and then flip it and just do a little circle in the middle. There. So here's this and this and this. And now, whoops. Where? Okay. So the next thing, we'll do a quick, easy one. You could sew it, which again I have done. I am just trying to get everything kind of centered here, right? Bloop. Okay. I skewered it. And now I have some brads. These ones are little ones. Very little, teeny tiny ones. I'm leaving it right down where it was skewered. I'm not even lifting it up. And I'm going to just put the brad through the middle. Oops, maybe I'm going to put the brad through the middle. I'm going to try to put the brad through the middle. Be awesome if I could put the brad through the middle. Ay, it's the nails. It's the nails. Okay. There we go. And now we flip open the back. Like wings. Ta-da! Look, that's a flower. That's a flower. So now we're just going to do it again. Get this back, and this, and this. Okay. Now, you can do it without doing the curvy thing. Let's do it without curving them. I've got another brad here, so I'm just going to use that. Leave it right where it was. That way you don't lose the holes are lined up. If you leave it where it was, they won't get unlined up. Alright, split this in two like that. Let's see, I'm going to cut, because I still got 10 minutes. I'm going to cut out another little one, because I have enough. Let's see, so here's a big one and a medium one, and now I'm going to cut out a little one. And I'm just going to keep going until the video ends or I run out. How's that? And when I run out, the video ends anyway, so that'll work. Okay. And this is why my fingers are gray. 'Cause pencil. Okay. So I have a funny story about my next video. I had prepped for my next video, but I couldn't find anything saying that I had prepped for it. So I was like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, what was I going to make? And then I found my notes saying what I was going to make, but like not how I was going to make it. So I made these flip outs. And come to find out, I had already made bear with me while I sew this real quick. So I had made everything up ahead, ready, samples and everything. Didn't realize it or didn't remember. And so I ended up making a video with none of that stuff. And I made up a new batch, and it was actually a completely different way of doing the same thing. So my next video is going to be the way I was originally going to do it, which is the exact same idea, but it's a different thing. It can be used the same way too, but that's okay. So then, here's the other thing I did. So I've got glitter things. I've got stickers. Let's see. Let's put a sticker on that one. Okay. So I have these that I got at the dollar store. They're stickers. So they're with my stickers. Yes, I probably could be gluing them on, but I'm not. I'm just sticking them right now. And there. That's how I did some of them. And then I have this glittery stuff. Now this stuff is, for some reason, is super runny. I'm not sure why, but it is. But what I did was just put some in the center like that. And then, let's see, I've got another, oh, hello. Let's see, do a small here. And then a medium. That'll cut out real quick. Dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. You are cut out. You are cut out. Now, once you use this glitter glue stuff, put it away. Take a vacation. Read a good book. Don't touch it till it's dry. This stuff, the stuff from the dollar store, actually dries pretty quick, especially if you don't use a lot of it. Okay. And I didn't. So I've got a small, I've got a large, I need a medium. So this is just index card. Blue index card. I think we can get this last one finished. And then we'll clear the decks and show what we made. Not much, but it was also still a lot. Because we got all these flowers ready to cut out and make. Ta-da! Okay. Index card. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. If my dad was watching this, he would think that was funny. But I don't think my dad watches me. Which is fine. Alright, we're gonna staple it. Look, it's a stapled flower. Okay, so we've got that. I'll bring back the one and clear the decks. Clear the decks. I've got my templates over here. They're fine. When I clean my desk again, everything will be lovely. But I'm going to clear the decks, and I don't actually even need to really... These are the ones that we made today. And you can stick them on things like haha. You could stick it on the tag, or you could stick it on the pocket. And look how cute that is. That's adorable. This would also work anywhere. All right, so I'm going to put this back because I stole it from someplace that I need it to be. And I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you... Whoops. Oh my goodness. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you didn't get sick watching my video. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.